Hey y'all, my name is Kanisha. I'm so excited to give you this Valentine's Day look in collaboration with Miss Savvy.
Hey everybody, this is Savvy and I am so excited, and I have been excited and pumped all week waiting on this opportunity to collaborate with Miss Kanisha Cherie. So she and I talked and we decided that we wanted to collaborate on a Valentine's Day makeup look. This is the look that I came up with, and I know that she came up with a beautiful look as well. So when you finish watching her video, make sure that you click the link in the description box, and that will bring you to my channel so that you can check out my video. And I would love for you to stick around and join the Savvy family. So I hope to see you all soon, and I hope that you have a lovely Valentine's Day.
Bye. So after you're all done with her video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you like it, be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe as well. And I'll see you in my video. Bye. Hey y'all, so let's get started. I've already done my brows and kind of carved out the bottom underneath my brows with a little concealer. I primed my lids with a little MAC 24-hour prep and prime as usual. To start, we are going to work with our transition colors. This is the Morphe R37 brush, and we're gonna go into the color Raw Sienna. I'm gonna just run that through the crease. We really want a good amount of transition in our crease to account for the boldness that we're going to put on our lids. And I really want to build this color up in the crease. So I just went back into Raw Sienna, and I'm bringing it all the way out to the tail of my brow. Then next we're going to take the same brush and go into the color Burnt Orange that's right next to it. All right, now that we have the transition kind of worked in, we're gonna go in with the eye pencil. This is the Laura Mercier pencil and Cocoa. And we're gonna lay that down as a base to really make sure that the red color we put on the lids is really vibrant. I'm just putting that on the mobile lid. I'm gonna take the E22 brush and blend that up into the crease, or blend the edges, and it'll kind of automatically blend itself into the crease. Now I'm gonna take the M502 brush. It's a bit of a smaller tapered brush, and go into the color Red Ochre and take just a little bit of that and start to work it into the crease. With the airbrush shader brush from Sephora, we're gonna go into the Dark Matter stack from Milk Cosmetics, and this is the color Enigma. And then we're gonna take it and just pack this all over our lid. We're gonna go back in with a mix of Red Ochre and Realgar. Just right into the crease. Then we're gonna take Blur from the Dark Matter stack and just soften these edges a little bit. Now we're just gonna take a makeup wipe and kind of clean up the edges a little bit. And sometimes I like to take it like this to get a really sharp edge. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Kat Von D liner and tattoo liner and Trooper, no wing, just lining my lash line. Now I'm gonna take my Aqua XL black liner in the color M-10 and just line my waterline. So I would like a little more depth in my outer corner, so we're gonna take just a tiny bit of Cypress Umber on a Luxie 231 brush. You guys know I love this brush. This will give the look even more smokiness and sultriness. And as you can see to start, I'm just starting right at the outer corner and pulling it into the crease just a little bit. Now I'm gonna take the tiniest little bit and really hit that outer corner. and fade it into the Enigma shade. So before I pop my lashes on, I decided that the look wasn't quite as red as I wanted it to be. So I took that same Sephora Airbrush Shadow Brush and just flipped it on the other side. And I went into the color Red Ochre and just took that across my lids a little bit. You know, sometimes you're going and you're doing a look and it's just not doing what you need it to do. And so you give it a little something. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to take a little bit of Red Ochre on a taper blending brush and take that into my crease a little bit. And then a little bit of the Realgar, the orange color on the end. Same brush into the inner third of the crease. So anyway, off camera, I popped on some lashes. One of them is currently maybe playing me. Pretty sure that's what's happening, but okay, moving on. So I've already primed my whole face with the Scandinavia makeup settings or makeup primer spray. And now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Makeup Forever matte primer, step 1 equalizer. So for foundation today, oh shoot. Yeah, for foundation today, we are going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I'm in the shade 211. And I'm gonna apply that with my Morphe E6 flat top kabuki brush. I'm just gonna put it right onto the brush and start to apply it to my face. I decided to use this today because A, I love it, and B, I want a really flawless coverage or base to match up against this super smoky red eye. This just covers so well. So this color currently looks a little light, but it does oxidize. The thing with smoky eyes is they look crazy until they don't. So never fear if you're doing this at home and you get halfway through and you're like, oh my God, I look like somebody punched me in the eye. Maybe you do, or maybe you just need to wait until you get the rest of your makeup on so it can start to come together. So there is that. While I'm thinking of it, I just want to blend a little bit in the inner corner here. So I'm going to take the color Blur from the Dark Matter stack and just blend into this area. There we go. Just a little zhuzh right in that corner. We're gonna go in with concealer. I'm gonna use a little combo of Chestnut from NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm gonna put that just right there. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan, which y'all know I think is too light, but I'm trying to go ahead and use it. We'll take our beauty blender and just blend that out. All right, and then we'll go ahead and highlight the rest of our face. I'm gonna use a little more of the Shape Tape. The Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. This is in 02. It's got the bronzer on one side and the highlight on the other. The highlight is beautiful, but one of the ways that I like to use it is with a damp beauty sponge. So I just kind of squeeze my sponge a little bit and just get right into the product. It kind of makes for a little bit of a cream highlight. And just make sure it blends into the skin, which is easier to do with the damp beauty blender. And then you have a banging highlight already. There we go. So now that we have all of our creams on our face, we're gonna go ahead and set this with a little bit of the RCMA powder that I love so much. Again, with the Beauty Blender, take that. And as you're tapping it in, it blends right in. Then I'm gonna take a little more powder and go right there. I'm not big on baking, but I get oily right around my nose. And this way it doesn't get quite so glowy, but dust it away in just a second. Like I don't bake forever right there. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, we're gonna go ahead and line our lower lash line with a little Makeup Forever Aqua XL. But real quick, we're gonna dust away this powder. This is just a Morphe M510 brush. I'm gonna take more of that Aqua XL liner, and I lined my waterline with it. Now I'm gonna go and smudge it into my lash line. Because if we got all this red smoky eye happening, we need to go full on smoky. Now I'm gonna take this E36 brush and smudge it out. Now we're gonna take the Morphe S20. It's like a round, domed, tinier fluffy brush. And I'm gonna take a little bit of Realgar and Red Ochre. First, actually, I'm gonna take Realgar. And I'm just gonna run it and smoke out this lower lash line. All the way in. And make sure you bring it up into this area that you got going on over here. And then go into the color Red Ochre and do the same thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and bronze up the face. I have my trusty Morphe M551 brush and my also trusty, what is this? Dark Deep from MAC, Mineralized Skin Finish. We're just gonna bronze up the old face. With really smoky eyes like this, I do like to contour just a little bit. And for that, we're gonna use the Tarte and Shayla contour powder. We're gonna use this one, can you see? This one just right here, the lighter contour powder. And kind of just blend it up into your bronzer. I only blow on my brushes because they belong to me. Then I would like to snatch my nose one time. The Benefit Roller Lash. A little Sweet as Cocoa. Okay, so we just spent the last few minutes trying to figure out what lip we were gonna do, and I think I've settled on Vixen, which is a brownie red from Huda Beauty. I think this is the plan. So we are also going to pair that with the matching lip liner from Huda Beauty. And let's see if this is. So first I'm gonna line my lips with Vixen. And then that way I'll know if this isn't the color I like, I can just top it with a more red color versus a brownie red. Change my mind. Okay, so we're gonna top it with Famous from Huda Beauty instead of Vixen. This is a little more red. Okay, y'all, this is a finished look, so I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me for our Valentine's Day look, my very first collab. Definitely head over to her channel, subscribe, thumbs up, check her out. She's pretty amazing, and I'm so happy to be doing this collab with her. I'll definitely link her information down below so you can check her out. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, definitely do so on your way out. I'm not sure what you're waiting for. And while you're there, definitely be sure to hit that little bell so you can be sure to be reminded of all the uploads we do around here. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.